Hello, everybody. I know that it has been a very, very long time since I've uploaded anything to this channel. And I guess I didn't even do sort of an intro there. I'm already getting into the content here. Anyways, I have not uploaded in, God knows, probably a year. I think it's been at least 6 months. I cannot remember exactly when. But anyways, I just wanted to take this video to talk about where I've been, what my future plans are, how things are going. I'm still alive. I didn't fall off the face of the earth, thankfully, even though the earth is obviously flat. Anyways, it's been a long time. That's okay. I'm getting back to where I was. It's been a very long time since I've uploaded a video, and I'm sorry for that. And I'm sorry that I didn't say anything. And I know that I'm talking like I'm a top tier influencer who has trillions of subscribers, and if I don't upload for a half a year, everybody thinks I'm dead. But hopefully you guys don't think that, and hopefully that you guys will understand where I'm coming from when I say that it's been sort of a very eventful last 6 months. I'll go into a little bit of story mode here. If you don't know, I started out my YouTube channel in maybe my sophomore year of high school, December 2021. So, I leaked my age. You can do the math. Started it then. It was a few months after let us come back to school. I think 6 months after the COVID year had ended or so. That's a whole separate topic that I'm not going to get into in this video, but being like, YouTube was my outlet. It's what I used to just have some fun. It was just a project. It was something to do with my time that wasn't, it was enjoyable. It's different from me doing something that's tedious and taskful. Shoot, there we go. We're in a round. Where was I? Yes. In my December sophomore year, I start my YouTube channel, and as everybody coming back from COVID, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to the fact that coming back to school after a year of online was very difficult. I could not, it was so difficult for me to really do well in school after that COVID year. Basically my whole life up until that point, I had been a straight A student, and I had such high standards for everything that I did, including school. And why am I a bunny? Why am I a bunny here? I don't really get it. We're playing Plates of Fate too. Sorry if my everything is all over the place, because I'm just like, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of emotions going around, and I honestly don't even know if this video is going to come out. So if you're seeing it, you're in the 0.1%, and congratulations. But anyways, sure, a lot of people can relate to how difficult school was during that COVID year, and even the year following it. In terms of grades and schoolwork was harder for me, because I had gotten so used to doing work online and not learning as much, and it was just extremely difficult. And this YouTube, it was sort of a passion project. It was just something to take my mind off of everything that had been going on at the time. And I don't want to say that it's 100% YouTube's fault that my grades started to slip that sophomore year, but they did. They slipped. I got to a point where I just didn't believe in myself in school and my work. And I wanted to put all my effort and all my drive and my hard work into YouTube. And I tried so hard for so long, and I'm happy with where it came, where it's come to. And I'm happy that I've been able to share my love for the game of Roblox, which is mainly what my channel is revolved around. I'm happy to share that passion with you, but it's just, it got to the point where it was just too much for me. It was just too much. I mean, that spent the whole 6 months of 2022, six-ish, those first 6 months, like I was trying to get a video out every single day, every day. And that's, it doesn't sound that bad to, the general population. Oh, what, you play a video game every day for half an hour and then edit it a little bit, right? It should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. But the truth is, it's a lot more taxing and a lot more work than a lot of people take it for. And it can be bad for your mental health if you don't do it right. You can get so invested into a world that's completely separate and really detached from the actual world itself. And if you can't have a balance between both of those, then it's just so difficult to have good mental health. And that whole 6 months, or I guess 6 to 9 months ish, I was going full steam, almost all of 2022, full steam. And around the end of my sophomore year in that June, my class, it was health science or something like that. It was a class that I should have never struggled in, but it was a class that you either knew the information or you didn't. You either knew it or you didn't, and at that point in my life, I didn't. I didn't know it, and I didn't really seem to care for it. And it was bad. I ended up getting a lower grade than what I'm used to in that class. The final grade ended up being a C. I know I'm leaking all my stuff, all my everything, so bear with me here, but it was such a shock and a smack in the face, because before, it was mainly the final exam that brought it down, and even before the final exam, I was on an A, and to have it just slip away just like that was, God, it was tear-jerking. I mean, it was just a feeling in my stomach like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How did this just happen? And it was out of neglect and just not caring. I tried to balance life in YouTube and friends and family relationships, all that. And I tried to bring it into my junior year of high school too. And I did for about a month. And then my first quarter grade for my pre-calculus class ended up being, I think it was a C for the first quarter. And at that point in my life, I was just like, I'm done. I can't keep just only focusing on YouTube. Just make sure we're still recording here. I don't want to lose all this. This is good stuff, man. But anyways, it was a month into my junior year, and I was fed up. People in my life, I guess, not that they were putting pressure on me, but they were starting to ask a little more, what are you going to do with your life? What do you want out of life? And what career do you want to get? Sure, YouTube is my dream, and I want to do it, and I enjoy doing it, but you got to have some sort of backup plan or sort of safety net. And I didn't have that for that year, and I was starting to let my grades and my physical mental health go at the sacrifice of just putting out a YouTube video every single day, and it was killing me. So the last time I had that period of like 9-10 months was my main chunk of YouTube that I even remember, because after, I think it was September of that year, my junior year, 2022, I didn't upload for a solid like 6-ish months. Came back, made a few videos, disappeared another 6 months, came back, made a few, and now I haven't made a video in, God, I think it's I don't even know. Let me go to my channel really quick, because I don't know. It hasn't been quite a year, but it's been 9 months. It's been a year since I made the rest of these videos. Roblox Need More Heat. When did this come out? Oh God, there's my voice. Oh, let's turn that off now. Oh, my computer's lagging. Oh, and it's all going to, not so good. Anyways, I'm just trying to look at what the July 4th, 2024. That is almost a year. And before that, it was I'll Be Where You Become a Leaf, the silliest game of all mankind. It was 2023 since I had like a streak going of me making YouTube. So it's been almost a year and a half. And I'm sorry. But I just... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Whoops, let me go to Plates of Fate here. It has been such a long time, and I'm sorry, and I've taken the time to learn about myself, what I want out of my life, what I want to spend my time on, and, trying to chase the question of what do you want to do with your life. And, I asked some of my family members that. I asked my mom and her mom, and they say, I still don't know yet. So heck, how are you supposed to know? It's just, it's just fun stuff like that. It makes me feel a little bit better, but at the same time, it doesn't take away from the stress of me trying to find an actual, career that I want to do, how unsure I still am, really. As of now, I am a week away from finishing my first year of college, university, whatever you want to call it. Freshman year is almost down. The grades have come back. Yes, we're not rocking C's anymore. We're back to our straight A self, and I feel great. I feel great about it. And at the end of the day, I'm satisfied with myself, and I'm satisfied with the progress that I've made with YouTube. Or sorry, not with YouTube. Or yeah, I guess with YouTube. But I'm satisfied with the progress that I've made with my life, my grades, the relationships I've built, the people that I've met. It's just been a wonderful experience, and I'm not saying at all that YouTube was terrible. Not at all. I will never forget the time that I had on that platform, and I still have on this platform. I needed to step away from it and refresh my mindset on what I wanted to do and how I wanted to just do YouTube as a whole. We're in Plates of Fate. Sorry, I haven't been moving around. It's like a TikTok video where you have to have 7 screens going at the same time. Sorry, I've kind of just been standing around as a limbless snowman. But I mean, in Plates of Fate, there's not much to do anyways. You just kind of, you have your fate and you can't control it. But anyways, I think now I'm to a point in my life where I have enough figured out, and I know enough about myself and my life and YouTube, and I know what I want to do. I know I want to go to a 4-year university, college, possibly even some school after that, and pursue that while still doing YouTube. Hooray! I know I leaked the content, but I really do want to come back to YouTube, and I am coming back to YouTube because it is a passion and a desire that I love. If I don't put the pressure on myself to be perfect and to think about all my lines and what I'm gonna say, and does this sound not good, or does this sound better? What should I say? No. The key to YouTube, and I don't know if it's the secret to YouTube or the secret to life. I'm not a prophet. I don't know the all truth. But at least what I know, is going to work best for me, is if I don't put pressure on myself and I just play the game that I love, or games. If you guys want to see that, leave a comment. Smash like. There's a new YouTube feature. I say new. It's like probably a year old at this point. But if I say press like or click like, smash like, then the little like button should like light up with like a rainbow filter around it. Okay, I'm about to die. Okay, oh gosh. Okay, I'm somehow still alive. We're in the top 4. Anyways, the main problem that I had for so long was I had so much pressure on myself to be perfect, or at least the best that I could be. And the key for me to YouTube is to just speak my mind, and when I'm playing these games, to narrate in the way that I want to, and to be myself and not try and fake my character or seem over introverted or over extroverted, because I'm not really either of those things. I'm somewhere in between. I'm not the guy to go out to party every other night and be a social butterfly and talk to everybody, but I'm also not the guy who just wants to sit in his room all the time and never talk to anybody. I mean, I know that I had a lot of issues with that in my younger ages, and I feel like I'm starting to be a little bit more extroverted than I was when I was younger, and to do more things that I want to change, and I am changing. But yeah, I'm just excited. I'm really excited for the future of this channel. And I want you guys to, in the comments, if you made it this far, tell me whether or not you would want to see me doing live on YouTube. I feel like that old meme with Vin Diesel. I'm doing a live, guys. I'm doing a live. I may or may not add that in. I don't know.
I'm giving you big hugs in a second. I'm doing a live.
Trust me.
I'm doing a live. I'll give big hugs in a second. I'm doing a live.
But if you guys want me to do a live, that's something I've been thinking about recently. And it wouldn't be exclusive. My channel wouldn't be exclusive to just doing lives or being live. I would still do my, making videos and editing them and having, 8 to 15 minute YouTube videos. And that's what I enjoyed the most doing. And if I'm going to do this, it's just got to be it's got to be somewhat on my terms, at least in the way that I process it in my mind. The best way to run a YouTube channel in the long run and to actually enjoy it is to do what you want to do. Play the games you want to play and speak the way you want to speak and act the way you want to act. I've watched so many videos recently of, YouTubers coming back and YouTubers, saying all this like, I don't want to just follow the algorithm. I don't want to follow this. I just want to be myself. And it sounds kind of cheesy and overused when I'm saying it to myself out loud, but I really think that it's what I need, because the mental health that I had when I was doing YouTube, with all that stress and pressure it wasn't manageable. It was just not good. And I've changed, and I am going to change. I'm trying to stray away from the use of the word want to change, because I feel like in a lot of ways I have. And I'm excited for what the future holds in this channel. And I'm excited to continue to give you guys content that you enjoy, and just to bring a smile to your guys' face, and, just make everybody's day just a little bit better, because in the last few years I've learned that life is tough. YouTube stress or not, life is tough. It's not going to be easy. That's a term that you've probably heard a million times from everybody and their parents, and oh my gosh, but I believe it so much to be true. And it's in a way better that it is more difficult sometimes, because it can bring out your true character and show what you're truly made of. And I believe that's what it's done to me. So I'm not trying to be philosophical here and write a soliloquy. I've been through AP literature last year. I'm done with it. I'm done with my English classes. Yippee. Always been my least favorite subject, but no hate to those people who it is their favorite subject. And I guess I never talked about what major I'm doing at college. I'll say I plan to do something in science, biology, STEM, maybe even teaching. Maybe even teaching something in research, maybe even something in healthcare. But I've recently developed a strong passion for biology and the content and the material of the class, and I'm really enjoying it. I've just been through first year of biology here, and I've loved it. I really have. And I hope that you guys will understand that if I can't get a video out every single day, that it's because I'm not 16 anymore. I have obligations. I have work, I have school, so this is something that I want to do consistently. And YouTube, this is what I want to do consistently now. And I just know that it will make not only me feel 100 trillion times happier with my life and myself, but I know that it'll make you guys feel just good. I don't mean to seem overconfident or arrogant there, but that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that you guys, can just take some happiness out of these videos. Sorry if this seemed like kind of a rant. I didn't mean it to be. I've been kind of rambling for 22 minutes, and I literally haven't even played Plates of Fate this whole video. And I probably should have, but I was just so invested in my thoughts and my emotions, and I don't want to seem like a drama queen, but I can be sometimes. And guys, leave a comment on what you would possibly want for the future. I'm open to new ideas, possibly doing lives on YouTube where I play games and I go on Roblox, and I think you can go to settings and have anybody in the world join your game. So I'd be able to do that, and you guys could hop in and we could play, Plates of Fate or Natural Disaster or some other, any game, literally anything. Let me give me your ideas. Smash like, because we're so cool like that. I'm so cool, your guy expansion. Smash like, notifications, they're cool too. So do that. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was where the name expansion came from. Now, you guys are probably expecting like a heartfelt answer. Oh, it's a traumatic story from my... No, it's not. It is literally, I looked up random word generator in the summer of 2021, and I just found I found two. I found complexion and expansion. And my original one was complexion because I'm like, oh, that's a cool word. It has an X in it. It's cool. It has And then I learned. I asked my parents what the word complexion means, and or I guess maybe I just told them that my YouTube channel's name is Complexion. It's like that means like the complexion of your face and your skin. You know that, right? I'm like, what? I did not know that. I mean, like, I remember trying to search for my YouTube videos back when my channel was called Complexion, and I couldn't even find my channel. Like, it just came up with skincare routines. I couldn't even do anything. I couldn't find it. I mean, it's hard to find a channel that's small anyways, unless you get the exact URL. But expansion is what I landed on, because I think it's a good message. It's a good message to expand and to grow and to never give up, try your hardest, and you just got to have faith that everything's going to work out for you. And I truthfully, genuinely believe that, and I know that everything's going to work out for all you guys too. So thank you for some of your support. I've gotten comments over the past few months of people sending like, where's expansion? I miss you. Now, I don't want to say that like, oh gosh, you guys miss me. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Now, I've been seeing comments, the potential of me coming back, and it's about to be summer, and I want something to do with my time, something that I love doing, and something that I can bring joy to people. I feel like I've kind of repeated that like 10 times now, but I'm trying to get the point across, so bear with me. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I don't want this video to be, an hour long, 3 hours long. It's like a David Attenborough documentary. The giant horse is so magnificent. But anyways, I hope you guys just have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in with me. I prepare to see some Roblox videos soon, and smash like, and I've just gotten obliterated, dead, killed. Smash like, subscribe, comment, post notifications. Yes, do that too. And see y'all in the next one. Peace out.